Hey, I am back. Ray. In this video, we're going to be breaking down this rune sigil here for wealth, prosperity, and abundance. I've done quite a few of these type videos, but I haven't combined an actual rune sigil before. And this one here is a doozy, one of my personal favorites. As I mentioned in a couple other videos, it is time to go if you're in a unsatisfactory predicament. So this is another energy here that will help give you that extra magic to help propel you forward out of your, um, you know, when you're out of place based on misdirected sympathy. Caring for people, which is nothing wrong with that, but when they don't want to better themselves and you've been in a situation for a substantial amount of time and you don't see them having any interest in getting better, I mean, it is time to go. You've done all you can for them, and with the dollar on the verge of collapse, digital currency on the horizon sooner than most of us think, you want to tap into the new wealth that is on the planet right now. So you got to get out of that unsatisfactory predicament. And this is a powerful image here that will help give you that extra because we got the eights in the image here. Eights symbolizes wealth and abundance, occult power. And here, if you're not familiar with the runic energies, we have Feihu in the center. Runic energy connected with attracting wealth, abundance, new opportunities to make money, using your natural skills and abilities, or opening up new opportunities of making money. And here down at the bottom we have the gods. The gods are excellent energy also of attracting riches, prosperity, and abundance. Is also useful for transformation of consciousness. So very powerful combination here. And of course we have Sawulo connected with the sun or solar energy. Sawulo is here to give you that extra energy to help overcome mental obstacles, restore vitality, attract prosperity, wealth into your sphere. And solar energy tends to magnify your thoughts. So when you're working with this image here, you want to already have your thoughts in line. Like, what do you really want to attract to yourself and what do you really need? Remember, these are cosmic principles. They are very ancient symbols of power. If you're new to this channel, new to this video, these energies go back to the Atlantean period. They go back into the Ethiopian period of 14,000 years ago. They're mostly found in Iceland, Scandinavia, the Nordic tradition, with Lord Odin, the goddess Freya. They're also found here in the States, also in South America. So they are found all over the place, and they are very powerful symbols of power. So we have Feihu here in the middle. We have the gods, this symbol here, and we have Sawulo. So the way you want to work with this energy here, you want to simply meditate upon this symbol and think about, because your thoughts are powerful. You want to think about what you want to attract to yourself. You know what I'm saying? This is that extra magic that you need to help elevate your vibration to that which you desire. So, get the book Magical Capitalism. You think the higher ups, the elites are not working magic and magic doesn't matter. Magic is running the world right now. It has been for a long time. So don't let these people fool you about you don't need any magic. You don't need any magic if you don't have no desire to do much with yourself, but you can just stay as is. It doesn't take much for that. But if you really want to attract great wealth to yourself, these CEOs and wealthy elites, they are working magic. A lot of it's demonic, but then again, a lot of it is not demonic. Either way, they're still working magic. Now, bring it to attention of this case that I was it sort of hit me today. Like this particular quarterback in the NFL, I think her name is Kirk Cousins. Now, Kirk Cousins He didn't do much when he played for the Washington Redskins. So he leaves the Redskins and go to Minnesota Vikings, where he gets $80 million guaranteed money on top of his contract. He gets to Minnesota. He doesn't do much in Minnesota either. I think for his career, he's only had one playoff win in his entire career. He gets hurt. He gets traded to Atlanta, where he gets $140 million guaranteed money. For a man whose career is not all that stellar, one playoff win in his career, and get over a period of maybe 7 or 8 years, I think, $220 million guaranteed money. That's whether he's relevant or irrelevant. So you tell me if there ain't some magic involved in that. That is magical to get 220 million. No, is it? You got 50 million sign-on bonus, 90 million guaranteed. That's 140 million on top of that 80 million. There is some serious magic being worked, either by him or somebody close to him. Either way, that is truly magical. And I swear, I don't know if you can hear the hollering of my little cousin, 7-year-old cousin in the background, but I swear she was so quiet before I grabbed this mic, I tell you. Oh, the conspiracy, but I am not starting over this video. So this is an excellent energy here. You got the 8s in the imagery here. Of course, these spheres are emanations that I received through visions of meditating upon the sun, do a lot of solar work. And so very, very powerful energy here. If you're not used to feeling these type of intense energies, give yourself 5 or 10 minutes tops with this energy here. We have Sawulo again, representing solar energy connected with Sol, which is a feminine energy. Again, the heavenly bodies don't get caught up in who's masculine and who's feminine. They are interchangeable. If you study in the mythology, you'll know that these heavenly spheres have both masculine and feminine energies connected with them. And Sawulo is no different, connected with Sol, which is a feminine goddess, solar goddess, as well as Suna, solar goddess. You feel, depending on your culture, it can represent the energy of Sekhmet or even Offset. You know what I'm saying? It's depending on your flavor, but it's a solar energy. Here we have Fehu, strongly connected with the goddess Freya, but also can also be connected with the goddess Heru, Oshun, or Zuli, even Offset. Here we have the gods also representing light and solar energy also. So very powerful combination of runic energies that will assist you in manifesting, as long as you are clear in what you want to manifest. And also on my page, I have runic energies that helps to clear out those negative vibrations that may exist within the subconscious mind that may be getting in the way of manifesting, such as your fears, your phobias. You know, when you've been out of place for so long, or you're born into a genetic line that really hasn't known wealth in your lifetime, all of that is in your DNA that has to be elevated. You know what I'm saying? So I can only encourage you, if you desire to attract more for yourself, attract more wealth for yourself, you can't be telling all your friends this, especially if you've been friends with them long enough and they have that frugal mentality or that disdain for acquiring wealth. They're comfortable with just having bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? You can't really tell them about your higher ambitions. They will shoot you down every time. And when you're around them, you'll notice when you are really putting enough work to strengthen your potential in terms of creating wealth for yourself, and you're expanding upon your wealth body, you will know that your work is really working when you can't stand the poverty mindset. You can't tolerate poverty consciousness. That's when you know you're on the right track, and you will start eliminating people around you that carry that mentality, because they're in your psyche, they're in your energy field. and they got to go, and you're gonna get rid of them too. And it's a matter of time, depending on who the person is or how long you've been buddy with them. They gotta go. Like your spirit is not gonna be able to tolerate them, so you're gonna have to cut them loose. And the more you cut out people with the power of the consciousness, you'll start running into people that carry that wealth mentality, and they will also be able to help you along your path of attracting great wealth to yourself. This wealth can't help but the stress not only empowers you to live the way you want to live in comfort, but you can help those around you as you desire to. That is what wealth will give you the ability to do. Not so much, there's a lot of big time philosophers out here talking about all you need is love. You don't need any material stuff, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, these great philosophers are also living in many mansions, and they're often millionaires. But telling you to be okay with very little to nothing, all you need is love. What kind of politics and what kind of game is that? I tell you, research these great philosophers out here now that's telling you all you need is love. And look at how they're living. They're living swell. You see them living in a tent or in some type of cave or whatever. They're living exactly how they want to live. They're living swell. While telling you to be content with very little to nothing, you're going to get your golden cookie in some heaven or somewhere. So this awesome imagery here. Simply, before you work with an energy like this or any other energies I have for attracting wealth, get clear on what you want to attract to yourself. Now, mind you, the larger the ideal, the more you're going to have to work with this type of energy or any type of magic that you're working. You know what I'm saying? The larger your ideal, the more work you're going to have to put into awakening those powers that dwell within yourself. And don't slip on connecting more so with your ancient ancestors. They are awaiting your call. Many of your ancient ancestors knew great wealth. They wielded great magic in their times, however many eons it was. They're stealing your DNA, just invoking your ancestors of magic. Once you reconnect with these energies, they'll come to you via dream. They'll give you your own way of manifesting your desire based on your genetic line, and also, connecting with the soul of yourself or even your God self. Even if you don't know who your God self is, connect with your God self and call upon the will of your God self to manifest itself. The more you do this, the more the ideas of the soul of your God self will begin to permeate your consciousness, and you move accordingly to that wisdom and that guidance. And connect with your God force. There are various gods and goddesses, angels, dragons, elementals, all reincarnated with you. Invoke your spiritual team, and they will let you know who they are in time. Or they can let you know the moment you invoke what goddess, what God reincarnated with you or is with you during this incarnation, what dragon or dragons, what elementals, what angels are with you. Somebody's going to show up, and that is the somebody you work with. Learn more about this energy through research, if they can be researched. Some of the deities in your genetic line may not be of this world. They can be from a totally different dimension, and you're not going to find them in the mythology books. That's okay too. Work with them, invoke their energies, hook up your altar, feed your crew. This energizes them, thus energizing yourself. Don't be fooled with you don't need an altar type of job. That is your power center, your power source. Work with your energy. Swallow that little ego and feed your crew, I tell you. And also something that I do is for those who have, studied their natal chart, I help those to, your natal chart has your set of challenges, since birth, obviously. So whatever weakness, so-called weakness you may have in your natal chart, I can also help you balance out that energy with various rune magic. For example, if you have some rough energies in your second house, for example, of finances, I can create you a personal rune talisman or image that will help you eradicate that issue. Or if there's some funky energies in your love life, we can go over it in your natal chart, and we can find a magical prescription that will help you alleviate the issues in your natal chart. It's all about the right information that helps you to rise above the imbalances or the weaknesses in your natal chart. So if you're interested in such a service, give me a holler. I have an email address below, and we can get more into it. So I hope you enjoyed this information. If so, hit that like button, share this information, especially with those who rock hard with the runing energies. More information to come. Until next time, peace.